I purchased this Gibby rack recently, and it comes with all fittings. They're all still in their original bag, never been opened. Comes with the fitting template, everything. £10. What a bargain. Guy brought it, never used it, put it up for sale for a tenner, so I snapped that up. So what I'm going to do is see whether I can mount this on my Chinese knockoff Topbox. Looking at the fitting, I'm not quite sure it's going to go on there that well, to be honest. But all we can do is try and fit it on. I think the Gibby's supposed to be a slightly different shape. Yeah, it's not. Can you see that? You've got a slight bit of rock. Whether I can pull that out when we put it on, I don't know. Oh, there's no rocking. That looks pretty central. Although we're a bit off on here. Yeah, not too bad. Is that rocking? No. Right, let's get the template on. We'll line it up and see how it goes. But it does look, from that, as if that will go on. But the only downside is these are a bit close on this line here. So I think it'll pull on, but not necessarily as we want it. It's got to go further back. In fact, it's got to go well further back to get the... Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but we'll have to use the bolts to pull it tight. That's all I can do. And then it'll be on there. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting heavy stuff on it. I'm only going to be strapping some light stuff to it. So, okay, let's get this template on the go. First hole's in, and then base. First hole's in, and then we have to fit them as per this diagram here. This is the body of the top box. So there's a spacer, a washer, and the metal bit underneath. Okay, I can follow that. So I'm going to get the first one in just to give me somewhere to rock. Then I've got another mark here to put the second hole in, then we do the other two here. The Gibby template's alright if you've got a Gibby top box, what I haven't. So we're doing it old school. So what I did, I put the bolt up through here, connected the rack on, laid it on, got it back to where my second hole's going to be. So I'm going to put a punch through the centre of here. Then we're going to drill down through here, and then that will be this one, and then I'll go and do the other two diagonally. That's the only way I can do this, but yeah, we're doing it old school. So, the second one's in. I've just drawn around the other two, and then we'll get this on. But yeah, pleased with how that's going. That looks nice. Right, so I've got all the holes in. And a moment of truth, let's see if we can get the brackets up through. So it looks like we've got to go that, one of these metal bits, a washer, then that, a rubber thing, that, and the bolt. But I'll work out the correct method as we go. So let's get it roughly in, and then we can bolt it up. But it's going to be on a little standoff. So it comes with these. So the rack's going to sit slightly up in the air, so that's going to look even better. Unfortunately, typical timing, the drill's just gone flat, so I've got to leave that to charge for a while, so that's going to take quite a while to charge. However, look. There's the holes. One luggage rack. That don't look too bad. And it's on there. I've only got 3 screws just partly on there at the minute. I haven't even clamped it down. So I've just got this last one here. Right, all the holes are lined up. And it's all in. charge the battery back up again. There's my fixings. Just got to line them up now. So, get rid of all this flash. So I'm going to use, well, I'm not going to use them all. Maybe the spacers will have to go underneath, but I don't know. I'll see what I can do to get the length of the bolts in, because I think obviously on the Givey one, it's more curved than mine, so he's probably got sort of spacers sitting up on the top here. But I don't need them, otherwise it's not going to sit straight, is it? I don't know, I suppose I could try and put them on. Let's have a look. So there she is, all finished, as sturdy as anything. If you open it up, you can see the 4 fixings here. One thing I did have to do was I had one longer one there, shorter one there, one longer one there, shorter one there. I had to offset it slightly because of the thickness of the lid, but it doesn't matter. Lid's shut, it's perfectly on there straight. You can get quite a lot of gear on there, I'll show you. So with a quick bungee up and over the top there, you've got your 2 camping chairs on. You could possibly get your table, something else on there as well. And that's nicely sitting on the rack, right at the front there as well. Perfect size, and once it's strapped on, that ain't going anywhere. And then you can obviously still open your lid with your stuff on there. Job done. Well pleased with that. Right, now comes to the next bit with my plans that I've got for here. The rack that I brought was the E159 article number. That's the Givey rack that I've just fitted. Came with all the hardware, so if you want a fairly universal one for that big top box off eBay, that's the one you ideally want. But I should think you should be able to graft anyone on, really.